guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back at my Rancho Santa Fe location. I know Monday night at 6 p.m. I dropped a video basically on the canyon / rally, but it rained, and as I stated, it rains randomly out here, which that rain wasn't in the forecast, and it rained for about an hour like I projected. 3 hours later it was dry, and I was kind of bummed because it was kind of like the first video of me doing, this style of driving, as well as, kind of commentating at the beginning. And today's video, I have some stops where we can talk and discuss and chit chat a little bit, but I was kind of bummed about that. But now it's dry, it's not gonna rain for the next week and a half, and then again it'll drizzle. So today I'm taking you back through the same route I did yesterday, which is about 10 minutes, but it's bonus footage because I'm also going to take you on a scenic route after that. On top of that, today I uploaded my E60 kill tune on Sage, so you'll get to hear and see sort of the difference. I know the last video was kind of going through the motions, but now this will kind of be your first true video on seeing like the versatility of this car, where I go through very tight turns in Rancho Santa Fe, and as I go through Del Mar, it's long open roads with turns within it. And then we'll finish up at a very scenic spot. In the movie Fast and Furious, when it was in Rio, how they have like the Jesus piece where his hands is open. Well, in San Diego we have something similar to that of in La Jolla. It's not Jesus up there, but it is a cross, and it's on kind of a sheer point or sheer cliff. So I'll drive. This video will take us all the way through there, so you'll get tight turns, open roads as we end the video there, and then I'll transition to a short where I'll show you the scenery of the basically our version of Rio de Janeiro's Jesus. And then because this video will be longer, it'll be a few stops, red lights in between, and I'll give you kind of like some more feedback on the car and stuff like that. For the time being, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna drive. I got the windows down so you can hear the exhaust. The car is a little bit louder on E60, and then you will be able to see like a huge difference in like just the normal driving. And then when I get on it, the car wakes up. It's very violent, it's very aggressive, and it's very direct in its user input. So about to take off. As yesterday, I turned off traction control off completely today because it is dry, but I won't be going too hard in the turns because it is my E60. And then I am in sport mode. The car has 3 modes: touring, sport, track, snow and ice. Never put the car in snow and ice, and never put it in race. I'm always between sport and touring. Also, race mode does have a few secret entries, such as like launch control, as well as a few other race modes that changes up, steering and other stuff like that, which I really haven't gotten too much into. Also, as you can see, I wear racing gloves. It's just always been a thing of mine because I have an Alcantara steering wheel and a shifter, and I do sweat on longer canyon runs, and I just don't like to mat up this. But here we go. Same route as yesterday. pounds. It does stop at 20 pounds of just 20 pounds, so you won't see when I go over 20 pounds or PSI. Coffee is held every Saturday. These are like me and Brian's stomping ground. If you haven't checked the video out, check Brian's M4 G82. It's an amazing car. These are like our stumping roads. So like normally when everybody see Brian, they normally see me, or if they see me, they see Brian. We're kind of like yin yang, two peas in a pod. And me and Brian, like I said, known each other for like 5-6 years, and we've been through different cars, different builds, different driving styles, and right now we complement each other extremely well. Whether he's the rabbit and I'm the chaser, or I'm the rabbit, he's the chaser, like we balance each other's driving styles really well, and we can mirror each other's driving styles well, depending on the environment and the location. But yeah, this is the area is normally packed full of exotic cars, mostly a lot of Porsches. I have seen a Bugatti Veyron through here. I've seen a few like one-off Aston Martins, Ferraris that come out. They normally come out in the summer, but it's headed into winter. It's November here, but eventually some of them will pull them out the garage. But now we're headed into like the second phase of Rancho Santa Fe, so it's also tight turns and open roads on the way out. So that's one of the beauties of Rancho Santa Fe. It's like, I know not only do I come for the cars, I come for the drive as well. So I just wish the roads were a little bit better. But it is beautiful. It is a beautiful drive. Like if you have your girlfriend out and you just want to get a lay of the land, it's beautiful homes up here, beautiful community. There's 3 golf courses. I just passed one. We're about to pass another 2, because it's technically one. They go on the different sides of the road. But yeah, beautiful area, beautiful community. Strip right here is a little spot that allows us to open it up. Hopefully she don't get too squirrely. Sometimes I do have to let out of her to keep her straight. But the first one, she was able to keep keep it in a line. That one, she started to move a little too much. Let off the throttle a little bit, gained control, kept my boost where it was at, got right back into it. Starting to exit out like the canyons, and we're getting back into like the red lights and the interstate. So it'll be me just kind of going over stuff until I transition across under the interstate into Del Mar, where I can show you the race grounds where we do like the Scenic, a food festival, state fair. It's a bunch of events as hell there. It's great for date nights, great for you just want something different, change of pace. And it's the Del Mar Fairgrounds. But the tires, like I said, that I'm running on this is the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. They hook very well, but I don't recommend them for a drag setup. For a canyon, everyday driving, they work well. They work well in the rain. I have no issues in the rain. Great all-around tire. They last long. Had these on probably over 20,000 miles, and I still have plenty of tread. I do not burn out in this car. I don't do days, but it is extremely harsh on the transmission and the diff, and that's also just not my cup of tea. So everything that I am doing at lower speeds, I try to roll into the throttle. If I mash the throttle, she'll lose it. She will lose it. I found that out the hard way once. But it was in a safe environment. I needed to test the limits of the E60 tune. So now I know that my left and right limits in lower gears and lower RPMs to throttle that gas so that my boost doesn't spike and I lose all traction. But that's part of the beauty of owning and modifying a car. Like, you get to experience new limits, new boundaries, your left and right limits. Sometimes that can be good, sometimes that can be bad, depending on what you're doing. Like if you're getting a max effort drag build and you get it wrong, it's blowing the motor, busting the transmission. If you're doing like a canyon build, I think you spend roughly around the same amount of money, you just apply it differently. Most of my money goes into maintenance, primarily maintenance, little upgrades, but primarily maintenance, because this is just a full bolt-on car. So got the spark plugs changed yesterday at 3,200 miles. Oil change, changed at right around like 40% oil life. Running the Mobil 1 supercar oil because it is ethanol in the car. So it's like just, I once a year. I'm trying to get into changing my brake pads yearly as well, so I can save on the rotors, because the rotors are expensive. But yeah, it's just this standard maintenance of that. And also I drive the car daily, so I am putting highway, street miles. I go up to LA a bunch, so you know, it's just maintenance on the car. And like I said, this car has 102,000 miles and it's kicking like a champ. No issues, no major issues of why the car was down. Nothing. Car cranks up and runs every day. I can beat on her and she just, it's consistent. It's very consistent. Get pretty good gas mileage. Like on the highway on E30, it's probably around 21 to 25 depending on whatever. On E60 it's like 15 to 17. If I just put 91, I can get 29 miles to the gallon on 91. So I got pretty good gas mileage. So yeah, it's not bad for twin turbo V6. So right now we're approaching the fairgrounds. Man, it's dusty. Get around this car. So now we're approaching the fairgrounds. It'll be on the right. This is Del Mar. Over there they have a driving range to my left. But I love putt-putt golf, so great date night area for San Diego if you're down here doing a scenic tour. Well, if you want to take a trip to San Diego, it's perfect. I recommend like people do 2 to 3 days in San Diego, 2 days in LA. San Diego is closer to do more things, and it doesn't take an hour to get anywhere to do anything. Whereas LA, you're fighting traffic to go do everything. So San Diego has a lot of what LA offers, but it's not LA. So, you know. This Jaguar driving pretty reckless to be going that slow. So just to give you context, to the right of me is the Pacific Ocean. So we are paralleling the ocean headed south into LaGuardia. And the highway is on my left side. Beautiful drive, beautiful area, good food in this space as well. Beautiful homes as well. I forgot to tell you guys, it's beautiful homes. Just give me a second, I'll get around a bunch of bikes. See, like right now the car is in sport, still traction control and everything off, and it's very calm, it's very demure, it's very, you know, it's responsive when I want it to be, but it's very controlled, very moderate. Like my fiance doesn't even know the other side of this car. Like this is the only side she knows. Is the very, she thought this was an old man car when I got it. She was like, wait, you gave your Camaro up for this? This is an old man car, and she has no clue what it does on this side. No clue. So I do love that balance, because like I said, I can have her in here right now and we go to date night and she wouldn't even know that this car is capable of what it's doing with just this setup. E60, pipes open, the valves are open, it's in sport, traction control, everything's off, and once it opened up over here, I just mashed the gas and the car turns into a different animal. It's quiet now when I want it to be, not disturbing anyone, but if I put it in manual mode, which I will, and I hold the revs out over 3,000, it's loud. Just like that. starts to open up next to the ocean. It's beautiful. And up here, I'm gonna try to get past these cars and open it up going up this hill. But this area right here, it's a hiking trail, it's the ocean. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I'll try to get around these slower cars. Up here is also where I got majority of my rock chips and a cracked windshield from Brian. Thanks, Brian. Of the map on San Diego, like in Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, San Diego Edition. Man, that game was top tier. A lot of people got into cars after that game. Fast and Furious was also a huge contributor to us spending the majority of our money in cars.
Starting route to Mount Soledad National Veterans Memorial. Head southeast on North Torrey Pines Road, then take the first right. At the traffic lights, turn right. Stay in the right 2 lanes.
Yeah, my series Australia. I love the accent. It's motivation.
In 1.5 miles, turn right onto Torrey Pines Road.
And yes, my screen is still broke. Waiting on it. Got like another week or two. Parts on back order. Then it'll be shipped to me. And then Kid will be installing it. And you'll see the install video on that as well. Shouldn't take longer than like 30-45 minutes to install, but it is what it is. They say the glue comes apart from like the touchscreen monitor pad, so then you're pushing the screen, but it's not getting any feedback on the actual motion sensor touchpad because the glue separated. And it's just the downfall of these models in Cadillacs. It's in the XTS, ATS, CTS, whatever. It's just an issue. Windy road coming up. Don't need this anymore. We're now approaching Jesus Piece, as I call it. I don't know the correct name, but just call it Jesus Piece in San Diego. So in front of me is like very, very tall. It's not really a hill. It's more like a little cliff. This area, Alicia Keys owns a home over here off the water. A few other wealthy people have a house out here in La Jolla. Nice waterside view, beach view. And this one kind of overlooks the city or the highway in the different areas of San Diego. it's just, you just can't do it. Also, the elevation is pretty steep in some of these areas, and you might bottom out if you have a lower car. Yeah, pretty steep elevation. Let's open so you guys can see. Yep, took the wrong way. Probably should have paid attention a little bit longer, but
In 1 mile, turn left onto Soledad Park Road.
that happens to the best of us. Yeah, they do need to fix these streets. Tires picking up all kind of asphalt. this is Mount Soledad Park, aka Jesus Peace. Thank you for tuning into today's video. Hopefully you like the content. I'll try to give you guys more of that. But please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you. See you next time.